Hey guys, this is Comic Uno. Today I'm doing a review for The Flash Season 0, Issue 1. Before I start talking about The Flash, just want to give you guys a couple updates. As you can see, my comic book reviews are a little bit different this week. I just didn't have time to do the 8 issues and Comic Uno episode all in one day, so I sporadically did the reviews. It seems like all 8 reviews are pretty much on time, which is great, and the Comic Uno episode should be up this weekend, or I'm going to try to do it this weekend. But it was my birthday weekend, so I didn't really have a lot of time. And then next week's New York Comic Con, so it's kind of the same thing that I don't know how much time I'm going to have to do all the reviews, and they're going to sporadically be up. Let's talk about The Flash Season 0, Issue 1. Really, really cool cover. I love Francis Manapul's art. He's my favorite artist of all time, so love that he did this Flash cover. And I think this is a variant, but really love the cover. Let's see what's going on with the story. So really, the reason I picked up Flash Season 0, even though I didn't love Arrow Season 1, I think it was Season 1.5, whatever it was called. I think it was Season 1. Maybe it was just called Arrow Digital Series. I didn't really like it that much, but I think it was because that Arrow Season 1 wasn't that strong, so that's why the book wasn't strong. But I will be getting Season 2.5 next week. Really excited for that, and then Arrow's airing that same day, so I'm excited. So excited for Arrow. But with Flash, I just want to do the same thing. You know, I really liked the pilot. I was able to see it early and really enjoyed it, and I wanted to see what this series was going to be about and how they tied it in without spoiling things. But if you've seen the pilot, I feel like they did spoil things a little, but obviously since the pilot's not out until Tuesday, I'm not going to mention anything here, but I do think there's a moment, if you've seen the pilot, there's a moment here that I feel like they did spoil a little. So with this issue, we get to see that Flash is just getting used to being Flash. And he wants to connect with people like Iris, his team, and you get to see there's like a little chemistry between Dr. Snow and Caitlin Snow and Barry, so you get to see a little connection there, but he's just fighting like a random villain, and again, just getting used to his powers, really. It's just showing to get used to it. Not an origin story, but definitely a setup story, and that's what's going on here. And we get to see a little cliffhanger of Iris might be in trouble, which I'm sure we're going to see that a lot throughout the series. What do I think about this? I thought it was a really good setup if you haven't seen the Flash pilot. It gets you excited for the Flash pilot, which is, for me, I've seen the Flash pilot. So I didn't really get much out of it. It's like him fighting around a villain and then him having to save Iris, and I guess you get to see little hints of where the show's going. But other than that, I didn't think this is something you need to get. It's definitely, I think you need to get into the show before you can have these tie-ins to actually tie into events that are missing. I think Young Justice did that perfectly, where the book tied into the series without obviously continuing the series, but tying in like loose ends, and it looks like that's the direction Arrow's going, because they're going to have a little bit of a time skip, and they're going to fill in the stories that they jumped over, and I think that's the best route to go with the tie-in for a series still going on. Like Smallville, obviously they can do whatever they want, because you can have cliffhangers. With this series, you can't really progress the story because that's going to happen in the show and not everyone's reading the comic. So it's like that really standstill thing to do to have a comic that's attached to a show that hasn't come out yet. I think it's going to be harder for Flash than it is for Arrow, because also Arrow just has that established story they can explore more than the Flash series. So it's a little bit difficult there, and I understand why they went the direction they went, but I'm a little scared to see where this tie-in goes. Will it be worth the money? I'm going to try a couple more issues, especially see as the show gets you know, more popular and gets more to its story, to see where the tie-in goes. So I'm going to pick it up for more issues, but I don't know. I still can't decide if this one's a worth it type tie-in, like Young Justice and hopefully Arrow Season 2.5. But yeah, I love the art style. This is classic, actually, Green Arrow during the Winnick and Kevin Smith run. It's definitely, especially more the, I would say the Kevin Smith run had this style of artist. Maybe it's the same artist, honestly. It's really good. It's a little blocky, but I think it fit a lot for the Flash. I think it just fit the story really well. So overall, I like the art, and I'm skeptical to see where this goes and how they tie into the TV series, and hopefully is a successful tie-in. So I'm going to give it 3.5. I think it has potential, and if you haven't seen the pilot yet, and you should pick it up this week because the pilot airs this Tuesday, pick it up if you're really excited for the show, because it will get you pumped up for the show and get you, Barry's voice especially here. Barry's voice really shines, and I can hear Grant Gustin as I'm reading the narration, which is great. Hope you guys enjoyed. I give that 3.5 stars, and I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the random situations. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, in the description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter, and don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.